Beyond official records, the curse of the Björketorp Runestone. For more than 1,000 years, it has stood untouched, a lone sentinel in a quiet Swedish field, tall, unyielding, watching. It is one of the most enigmatic runestones in history, a stone that does not speak of honor, kings, or gods, but instead of doom. Unlike the countless other Viking runestones that commemorate warriors or great battles, this one delivers something far more chilling, a threat. Its message is written in Elder Futhark, the oldest runic alphabet known to Norse history. The words, when translated, offer an ominous declaration. I, master of the runes, conceal here runes of power. Doomed to insidious death is he who breaks this monument. I prophesy destruction. What could drive a rune master to carve such words? Was it fear, power, or knowledge of something hidden, something best left undisturbed? For centuries, legends have surrounded the Björketorp Runestone. Some claim it holds a dark secret. Others believe it is a doorway to something beyond human understanding. Tonight, we go beyond official records to uncover the truth. To understand this mystery, we must step back into the time of the Vikings, an age where runes were not just letters, but symbols of magic, fate, and divine power. In the early medieval period, Norse runes were believed to be more than mere writing. They were thought to carry energy, force, destiny. Runes were carved into swords to bring victory in battle. They were etched into burial sites to guard the dead. And as seen in Björketorp, they were used to warn or to curse. But while most runestones honor heroes or mark sacred places, Björketorp's inscription is different. It speaks not of men, but of death. It warns rather than remembers. Whoever carved this message was not leaving behind a tribute. They were leaving behind a trap. The identity of the rune master behind Björketorp remains a mystery. No name is given, no historical records remain, but the runes themselves offer clues. The runes claim to be concealed, a term that implies hidden knowledge, a power locked away. Did the rune master believe they were protecting something, or preventing something from escaping? This was no simple craftsman. Whoever they were, they understood the deepest traditions of Norse magic. Satyr, the shamanic art of foresight and prophecy. What destruction was prophesied? What knowledge did they fear falling into the wrong hands? And most importantly, did they succeed in keeping it hidden? Throughout history, objects said to be cursed share one common trait. They bring misfortune to those who disturb them. The Björketorp Runestone is no exception. One of the earliest known stories of its power comes from the 19th century, when a farmer attempted to move the stone from its place. He gathered his tools. He readied his oxen. But before he could begin, his house burned to the ground. Shaken, he abandoned his attempt, leaving the stone undisturbed. But was it the curse or merely coincidence? Another account tells of a man who struck the stone with a hammer. That same evening he fell ill, never to recover. Over the years, many have tried to test the stone's warning. Few have walked away unchanged. Despite the warnings, scholars have sought explanations beyond the supernatural. What could the Björketorp Runestone truly represent? One theory suggests it was meant to guard a forgotten burial site, perhaps of a warrior or a king too dangerous to be disturbed. Others argue it was a warning to outsiders, meant to instill fear in those who would trespass on sacred land. And then there is another theory, one far more unsettling, that this was not just a warning, it was a binding. Some believe the rune master was attempting to seal away something unnatural, a force, an entity, a presence, something that even the Vikings feared. What could have warranted such drastic measures? And did the warning truly work? In recent years, the Björketorp Runestone has gained attention not just from historians, but from those who study the unexplained. Visitors have reported strange phenomena. Cameras fail to function. Batteries die instantly. Some even claim to have felt unseen hands pressing against them, as if trying to push them away. Others describe an overwhelming sense of dread, as if something is watching from just beyond the trees. Paranormal researchers have attempted to study the site, only to find their equipment malfunctioning, their recordings filled with static and whispers. Skeptics attribute these occurrences to natural magnetic fields. But could something else be at play? Could the ancient curse still be in effect, even after 1,000 years? So we are left with a final question. Was the warning on the Björketorp Runestone merely superstition? Or was it something far greater? Perhaps we will never know the truth. The Rune Master's purpose, the meaning of the prophecy, all remain lost to time. Yet the stone still stands, unmoved, untouched, watching. Some say it is foolish to believe in curses. Others say it is foolish to ignore them. And perhaps the greatest mystery is not what the runes say, but what they refuse to reveal. If the curse is real, what happens when someone finally breaks it? 1,000 years later, the question still remains. Will you be the one to find out? This has been Beyond Official Records. If you enjoyed this journey into forgotten history, subscribe for more mysteries that defy explanation. Until next time, be careful what you disturb.